resend all my guys out while it loads up the stream. Live any second now. Like the new YouTube stuff is interesting. Let's see here. There we go. Now it looks like we're live. Welcome everybody to the live stream. I was going to say, like, to the Casually Hardcore podcast. My name is Brian, and joining me today is Star. Star Wolf, how's it going, buddy?
I'm alright.
he is all right. Today on the live stream, we're going to be leveling up Samurai. We have a goal here right now. If you're watching this in the archive, thanks for coming and hanging out. But we get one more member, and this ticks over. We've got a mount. We've got the whale mount that we'll be giving away. Everybody in chat is going to be eligible for said mount. I do apologize for anybody who's coming in as people trickle in. We'll probably do that here maybe in about 30 minutes, around 9 o'clock. We'll tell you if we hit it. I want to give everybody the opportunity to come in. Anybody in chat will be available or eligible to win. We will do a code, and I think essentially members will have an increased odds of winning. So we'll worry about that if we hit that goal. We had quite a run last time. We were at 1, and then we got all the way to 9 during the stream. And so before I go to work today, I'm going to stream for maybe an hour, who knows, a little bit longer. I'm going to be working on Samurai, which I'm going to switch to, what time is it? It's 9 o'clock. Let me go and switch over to Samurai right now and get as much of the content run as I can. And get as much of this XP as I can. You want to come along with me, Star?
What are you doing?
50, 60, 70.
Okay, it's been a while since I played.
Well, you have a tank or a healer? What's up, Asheron? Good morning. Thanks for the sun. Sunshine.
I don't have a tank and healer, sadly.
You don't? Okay. Yeah, that would end up overall increasing the weight. So I'll just go ahead and put myself in a queue. Yeah, 7-minute queue on just a solo. It's not bad. Let me. Do you want to? Actually, we can't team up. I'm gonna head out to Ilmeg and run.
I don't mind teaming up. I mean, I'm online now.
Right, but if you come as a DPS, then I might only get one thing in, and I have like maybe an hour before I have to get to work. So
Oh yeah.
You can come run some Fates with me if you want. I'll be out in Ilmeg.
I need to get a tank or healer for sure.
I mean, you have a tank at 30, which is the Dark Knight, and then you have the healer, the Astrologian at 30. I was trying to think if oh wow, that popped already. See,
perfect. My Astrologian is
a healer. They heal.
My Astrologian is level 60.
Well, you do have a healer. What are you talking about?
Oh, I do, but it's only 60.
That doesn't matter. That's the beauty of the roulette. It's just gonna match us. All right. Well, if you want to play Astro, we can run something. And that goes to anybody in chat if anybody wants to run stuff on Aether this morning. Thanks for everybody who's coming by so far. Just as an FYI, we'll be doing a giveaway if we hit our goal, which I think we're really close to. Still learning.
What are you giving away, Brian?
A whale mount.
Oh.
So it'll be good and fun.
Oh, I haven't got my hotbar set up for the Astrologian or anything.
Okay.
I take a while to set things up like that. I have to try and set things up.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm loving Samurai. Like, hardcore. Like, this is just, it's been real refreshing because it's like, I've really just enjoyed, like, yeah, let me run in, I'm gonna play some Sam.
People say it feels like a moment. In a way, does it?
In a way, like maybe like if Monk and Black Mage had a baby.
Yeah, I think that makes more sense.
You know, it's like it just feels right. It felt really good in Stormblood too. So for me coming in here, like Red Mage was like I think okay, like it was Red Mage, did its job, yeah. And overall I just was like okay. And then I switch over to Sam. I'm like oh yeah, and I'm not a melee guy. But Samurai almost changes that. Let's see here. We got Guitar God. What server are you playing on? Sargatanis, Guitar God. Sargatanis. Part of Aether. So if you're on Aether, we can run content today. Whoa!
Here we go.
Wow, thank you so much for the $3 super chat. I can't pronounce your name. I am so sorry, but thank you very much. What's up, Death Monkey? We might do Death Monkey and I might do a collab today. We were talking about that yesterday.
Oh yeah, because he has a channel, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. We were talking about like the concept of like just like negative news and how obviously like we as human beings are kind of somewhat engineered to click on it, but then in the long run we do look at the past with rose-tinted glasses. Calvin, what's going on?
You're talking like you see like a video about like drama has stuff and some bad news.
Well, it's just humans are, and this is what I think Death Monkey and I were talking about on Twitter, and so like humans are conditioned naturally. I say it's from an evolutionary perspective. Like bad news is like a survival mechanic. Like, oh god, like what's happening? Like the town next to me, like there's a plague. Gotta know that. Bad news. You got my attention. And then over time, like psychologically, if we were always in that mindset, I think we just go crazy. And so we tend to remember the past more fondly, and then at the same time and that's where negative comes in. That's where it's just like, oh my god, like this is horrible, and then you're like, it's not that bad.
I don't know. It's like when I watching. What is it? There's like something that has happened, like you said, over the next city over.
Yeah.
Just interested.
We're also in voice chat, guys. This is open mic voice chat right now. If anybody wants to come join us, we're on our Discord server. Link is in the description below if you're not a part of it. Anyway, go ahead, sir.
It's like if I see a bad title about. Okay, and I said this hasn't nothing to do with it, but like cancel culture.
Mm-hmm.
And you see like a YouTuber being cancelled, and you see it like on a video title. Like I'm always like, I know it sounds.
You want to know. Like, what did they do?
Sometimes I want to watch Sometimes I want to watch it, see it happen, like in live time, the crash of a channel. It sounds horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, cancel culture, like in that mindset, like I'm not going to sit here and say that it's the power. Like there is a power there that we have nowadays. That it's like if something is like we can be more heard. But like when you go look at like all the YouTube ad apocalypses and everything like that, it's hijacked at in my opinion, at a business level, in the sense that companies do not care and they're just using it to get better ad buys. So it's not like, oh yeah, I really believe in support this. It's like, hell no. If we all leave together, we can save some of that money and get some of those sweet better ad rates. Let's see here. I'm just catching up on chat, guys. Sorry. Let's see here. Then Kat said, I said, hey to Calvin. Okay, Dylan, what's going on? Good morning. Havoc Dark Red, what level Samurai? 74, almost 75. Down with Havoc Scarred. Then Samantha, how's it going? Haven't managed to stream in ages. Oh my gosh, like I haven't been streaming, so I've been mostly prioritized on helping Julie with the baby, both before the baby was born and now that the baby's here. But I'm gonna get some work done today. I gotta make up some time because we had to take Annie to the ER. We thought she broke her arm, and thankfully, and sadly still, it was dislocated. Poor baby, but
they could be put back into place, can't they?
Yeah. It was like. It was, but there was multiple x-rays because the question was, is it broken? We're not going to try to reset this if there's a fracture, because that would be horrible. She was brave. She did amazing when it came down to actually getting like x-rays taken. But it's a good thing we actually had a baby because we hit our deductible, so it was like, okay, because they were like, oh, it's going to be like $1,000 for these x-rays, and then like, okay, we checked with this, and we don't technically have insurance because we can't afford the marketplace insurance, but we're on a different plan called from MediShare, so that allows us to actually it's not technically insurance, but it allows us to have at least negotiated rates and have a deductible, so we're not going to be destitute.
It feels weird hearing it from your perspective, going to the hospital.
Oh yeah, being that you're in the UK, it's like, how much is this procedure?
We just go in, don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
I know it comes from somewhere in me, but it's like you could do the stupidest thing ever, like have the stupidest accident, and he would treat you for good.
Yeah.
don't know. It's very different. Like, I don't know. I could never think of thinking of money going in. I don't want to know what that's like.
Yeah, having a baby is not cheap. And so, guys, like we said, we're going to be doing a giveaway now that more people are trickling in. Thanks, guys, for all the thumbs up as well. And once we hit if we hit our goal, we'll do a giveaway. Everybody in chat is eligible. Not all. It's not just for members, but members ticket into giveaway. Also today, I'm going to be on the Eighth Right Radio podcast. That's going to be live over on Twitch. We're going to be talking about the upcoming Final Fantasy XIV and Xbox One. Finally.
Yay.
Yeah, yay indeed. And so that's going to be going on today as well. So
it feels like a victory, doesn't it? Like,
hey,
like,
Sheena, thanks so much for the good morning.
It feels like we got a victory there, doesn't it?
Oh,
like,
it does. It does. A big. For me, it feels like it's something I've been really wanting for a long time. So.
I wonder if it'd be on Xbox Game Pass. That'd be kind of cool.
I haven't put out that video yet because it's just like, what would they do, right? Like, I mean, it'd be nuts if they covered your whole subscription, but I don't think they would do that. That seems a little bit too intense. But imagine if it was like a reduced subscription or free stuff in game, or like I bet there's going to be a collab with Game Pass. Oh, Magu with the $2 or €2 super chat. Thank you so much. Got to get that sweet Sam XP.
We got someone else in the chat now, by the way.
Oh, we do. What's up, Cass? Oh, I cannot hear Cass. Let's hear. I mean, work on turning you up, bud. 1 second. I'll get through this boss.
How about now?
It's a little bit better. Yeah. How you been, man?
I just woke up.
I love these dungeons. Oh, he sounds. Are you Liverpoolin, Star?
Yeah.
He says yes.
I am.
Are you watching chat, by the way, at all?
I can't do it at the same time because I haven't got 2 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. So
I'm from Liverpool.
Andrew was asking, and I might be butchering the name, but
I'm
they said that you
Liverpool
sound like
deep.
you're from Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm from Liverpool. Unfortunately.
Who's your club? Like, what's your soccer team, or sorry, your football team?
Liverpool. Liverpool FC. Even though I'm not really like a big football fan, if we get in a final, then I'll cheer for them.
Football, dude, like baseball and soccer are my sports, man. I played American football and I hate it. I have 2 sons now because Gabriel's, so we got Mikey and Gabriel, and I hope to God that they do not want to play football, American football. I played it, dude. Like my knee went completely reversed when I was a kid, so that was not fun at all. See here. What's up, Dark Lantern? What's going on, Eos? What's up, Vapid? Oh wait, I'm not the tank.
Liverpool's a pretty big team.
Yeah.
Like in football. The only thing is though, I only watch like, the semi-finals.
Yeah.
You joined it. How was that?
Whoa, got another cheer. Vapid!
I have 2 kids myself. Here's a bit to help you along.
Thank you. That's going completely to the diaper fund. We go through diaper. Like I've got 3 in diapers right now, and the youngest girl, she's just about to. She's now in pull-ups. She's about to just get like she's right on the verge of not needing them, which is actually really exciting because I was like, gosh, 3. Like I spend so much time in the morning just like, all right. And the thing that I like about babies is that they have like nowhere to go, but when they get to that toddler stage, they're gonna try to fight you. And so you're probably in the same kind of boat, Vapid, where you're like nothing stronger than a toddler. When you got one of those like nose suckers, they just get some kind of superhuman strength. They have no interest in sitting still. And then obviously when you're trying to change their diaper and they're trying to grab it, like it's madness. It is madness. Thank you very much. Diaper fund.
Ryan?
Yes. Let me actually. Oh, hey, Ray.
In the chill
Cass,
chat.
I'm turning you up, Cass. What's going on, Ray?
Not a lot.
All right, cool.
You're
I might lower the game volume a little bit.
Everyone sounds lower.
Well, I'm just gonna lower it a little bit because it's awesome, but it's kind of overpowering you guys. I can hear myself.
Oh yeah.
Is that coming from me or?
Yeah. Boom.
How you like?
Do it again.
How I like in the
How you
Samurai?
like a samurai?
Samurai is amazing. Samurai is literally one of the most exciting things I've been playing. White Mage was fun. I really actually like when I compare White Mage to Scholar. Like I was like, yeah, White Mage, so good. Love Scholar, but like, oh yeah. And then I go pull up Samurai, and I'm like, gosh, like I love it more. Like the game is giving me so many reasons not to be interested in Summoner, and I've been a Summoner main since like 2.0. And maybe that's natural, right? Like maybe it's just I've been summoning so long that it's like, okay, like it is what it is. But the thing that I want to do, and we'll do another poll because I know a lot of people want Dancer, so once I'm done with Samurai, I'll put up another poll and we'll level and do the controller guide stuff. But and a lot of people asking like for Dancer, but one of the things I really want to do also is Black Mage now, just so that like from all the casters to see if like because I played Black Mage out at the media tour and I was like, all right, like feels like Black Mage, like that's good because Black Mage is always I felt like super powerful, but I'm just saying like gosh, like maybe we need a caster rework or something, maybe I don't know. Need to play, need to actually play it and figure that out, you know. So how are you playing, Sam?
A little bit. It's like level 50. I unlocked it.
Oh, nice.
Bigger dungeon.
Congrats.
I had no clue what I was doing. None.
It feels like if Monk and Black Mage had a baby. Like, that's how I describe it.
Figure
Like,
that way.
yeah, it's like, you know, like, hey, a Monk and a Black Mage got together and Samurai was born. And I was like, that is awesome. Let's see here. Alright, let's get these ants. Boom. Yes.
What have you been maining? Like, I know you said you did a lot Summoner.
Summoner is typically the one, like, once I, you know, kind of, once we started doing the content creation, it was like, I would start, you know, like, I'd just play through all the jobs and get the guides out and stuff for them, and then I'd go back to Summoner. And it's, and that's kind of always been kind of my strategy, but now I would say it's a toss-up between Machinist and Samurai. Like, you know, if I want to do, like, and I'm typically not a melee guy. Well, I mean, not typically. I mean, that's a pretty much documented fact. Like, no. Like, I'll be ranged. But that'll be neat to see how I feel after Dancer. I mean, it's assuming whatever y'all vote for next.
Oh yeah.
Hey, good morning, Kaz. How you doing, dude? Yes, get that lemon break. Just melt things, dude. Just buy 2% of your life lava scorpion. Sit down. Yes. Hey, Ellie. Hey, Cairo. Hey guys, if there's a question that I end up missing in the chat, just a couple just show notes. We are open mic right now, so you guys, if you want to come hang out in the chill room, we're in our Discord chill room. Also, if you guys have a question and I'm not getting it, seeing it, just make sure you tag at Work the Game in the chat, so it should show up a little bit more visible. So that, and don't be afraid to ask a question multiple times in case I don't see it. Also, guys, if somebody is asking a question and for some reason I'm just not get to it, you know, please just, you know, help me be aware of it.
Here we
Whoa.
go. Money talks.
Here comes the money.
Melis with the $5 tip, dude. Thank you so much for the $5. Diaper Fund, cha-ching. I need to get a sound effect for that. I need to get a Diaper Fund sound effect. Diaper Fund.
You joined.
Hey, Kel. Ryan's joining us in voice. Let's see here. Let me lower this a little bit. There we go. Thanks, guys, for the 8 thumbs up. All right. Let's see here. It is 8:47. We have a little time before reset. Star, do you want to come as your Astro? We can do like an alliance.
I'm in a trial right now.
Oh, trial. Okay. Let me see what the actually. Let me see what the wait on PvP is. 30 minutes. Why does nobody PvP? Huh.
I know.
Why? Cole says, have you ever thought about making a video about playing off meta jobs in a raiding environment? What do you mean, Cole? Let's see here. It's fun. Decrease the potencies and their ability. Death Monkey. It's got a hit micro center in the in constant crash mode. Even 14 has DX 11 crashes. Is Dancer worth doing? I know a lot of people really enjoy it. I had fun playing it out at the media tour. Oh, hands down, ZZ. So ZZ says Square Enix needs to rip off the Band-Aid and split Scholar and Summoner already. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do it. I think what they ended up having to do was compromising on what they did, because they pretty much almost did all that. It was pretty much literally, like, oh, they share like one or two abilities now. And it's like they feel so separate now, while at the same time having this just hampered connection. I'm wondering if with the 8th Umbral era, like with the 8th Umbral Calamity, and if they do end up changing zones and updating the game itself, if we won't end up seeing that time where they kind of rip that Band-Aid off and have that happen. Brian, please do the positionals. that's what actually I need to move that. Yeah.
I don't think it will make sense if they do that, because they're kind of becoming really different classes in a way.
And Shanto, we're on Aether Data Center. Yeah, Ninja was in second place as far as like what to level. Oh,
Hi, y'all.
hey, what's up, Brian?
Oh, I'm just about to log on with my ninja.
Cool.
How are you today, Brian?
I'm doing good. Merry Christmas, Alex. So yeah, like so that's actually one of the things where, as a part of kind of the meta, it's we talk about like what's the importance of it and where is utility valued, right? So a red mage, aka a res mage, is fantastic in progression because you can kind of get those extra reses, you can see more of the fight. But once you get the fight down, once the fight is known, then you ultimately want to focus on any kind of DPS utility. If that makes sense. And so we see that happen often. And that's, I don't know. I keep messing up. As far as utility goes, that's why it's like people are like, oh, Sam needs utility. Sam's DPS is its utility. And within range timers, we do always tend to prioritize, damage. Goodbye. Oh man, ZZ, that would be epic. Will they allow it? They gave a lot of reasons why not to back in the past. Mostly due to, I guess, like combating RMT. I think it'd be great if they allowed it. Will they though? That I don't even know if that's been asked for, like, in a while.
Here comes the money.
Kaz, thanks Sue. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Can we get some heart and hype in chat for everybody who's given some tips and some super chats today? I really appreciate that. Oh no, didn't cancel. Okay. Morning all. Let's see here. Morning. Who will be the next to the challenge of Eden's Gate? Let's see here. So we I hope so we have Shiva Ramu. We've got we've seen Titan and Leviathan, and then we have Garuda and Ifrit. I'm wondering
Ramu?
if we're gonna save Ifrit for the last.
Would you get Ramu?
Oh, I think Ramu would be a good choice.
I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what they would do with Ramu,
Oh yeah, hands down.
because he's quite. I don't know. They would make him like more aggressive.
Let's see here. When's reset? Is it at 9? When daylight savings time happens, it throws me. Duty finder. Leveling.
I would imagine we'd probably be at 9 a.m., Brian.
Central?
Possibly. I know that's what the usual time for reset in World of Warcraft is.
Let's see if chat happens. The beard needs to be more epic, Ellie says, if it is. Yeah, agreed. Let's see here. Yeah, 19 minutes. I'll just drop out of that. Yeah, chat's saying 9 a.m. Central, so it's about to reset. Perfect. So Death Monkey says Gruda's next. Invite to party, invite to party. And then while we wait, let's run some baits. Thank you, Cole. Thanks, everybody. Because I was like, I think it was at 10. Like, before daylight savings time, it's 10, I think. And Usanu, welcome to the workforce. Thanks for hitting that follow button. I don't know if that's on Twitch or on YouTube, but regardless, everybody, yeah, please be sure to give them some hypes and some hearts in chat. Why is my chat box not showing up? All right, let me say test. It's only showing certain things.
Hey, Brian,
Yo, what's up?
have you ever considered playing as the dancer class in this game?
I go based off of what people vote.
I understand.
Yeah, so the goal ultimately is that I'll hit all the jobs. However, I usually do it in the order in which that people vote, and that's one of the things that we put the poll up on the YouTube page. People go out and vote, and then it's like, all right, So when everybody's like, "Hey, where's this guide?" It's like, you gotta vote, because that's kind of how I do it. Like I think usually it's like Summoner Scholar first, no matter what. That's usually been my main through the story. Especially because it gives me them. I don't know. Maybe always game for free stuff. Smiley face. Morning, Rock. Yeah, we're on Aether, which is the Sargatanas. All right. I think that date probably completed, and it did. Oh, thank you very much, Shonto. Oh, man. So far, so good. Just getting adjusted. He's 2 weeks old now. So, yeah. Time flies. Had a good checkup. He likes to keep us up at night and sleep during the day. So we're trying to get him on a schedule that we're all on. I guess we should land. Oh, come on. We can trade in the air? Oh, man. So we could trade in the air. All right, let's see here. Cannot execute at this time. So I can trade in the air, but I cannot use the item. Oh, I already have it. Okay. To give to someone else. It resets in 3 minutes. This will be 11. Could be fun. All right, sweet. we'll do Rock. Rock says hi, BTW. Live on YouTube right now. Bam. Oh, okay. All right. Just keep handing it back and forth. Let's see here. He says, hi, Rock. I am your go-between. Thank you very much, but why, though? For the hearts and chat. Let's see here. Got 2 minutes. Let's see here. So, does anybody have any questions while we wait for the leveling roulette to pop that I haven't answered? And again, you guys, if you're new to the stream, feel free to always ask. You can always tag at Work the Game so it shows up a little bit easier on the screen. Thanks for the 14 thumbs up. Boom, baby. So what's everybody feeling about what their game of the year is, as my voice cracks? Hey, Brandon.
It's a hard one.
Yeah, we asked the hard questions here.
That's a tough one, to be honest. Because it's been a bit like of a mixture this year. Like everything's been kind of different. It was very different from last year.
Mm-hmm. I have a feel like my default is that this year has just sucked, but there have been some really good games, like Shadowbringers, really good expansion. In fact, one of the only MMOs to make the Metacritic list of the decade. It makes real good sense to me on that. Let's see here, and then I look at the games that I've really enjoyed, and the games that I've more or less played continually. Like, I'm glad to be back into Destiny. I'm glad to see that return, but all these games are somewhat older. Been enjoying the Outer Worlds. Yeah, male mount, well mount. That's what we're giving away. If we get one more member to hit the goal, and for those who don't know, like, it's not like Twitch. We have actually different tiers. The starter tier is just like 99 cents, and that would actually tick it over. So we hit the goal, we'll do a mount giveaway, and everybody in chat's eligible for that. We will put in like a code. We'll do the whole thing, and then you'll get a whale mount, which you can see on screen. And then we'll figure out if people like giveaways.
I want to say that Star Wars Fallen Order was pretty close to me, but I can't tell. I also wanted to say Death Stranding, but I'm still confused.
You're still confused by it? Like, it is. I wonder if it's gonna win Game of the Year.
I think it will. I don't know why. I just have a feeling.
I love it. This is beautiful. I actually don't have one. I just bought one to give away. Aw, suckers for Brandon. Cool. All right, duty finder, leveling, perfect. Yeah, it is cool. I haven't actually been on one, so this is kind of nice to ride one. Good, now the chat's finally showing up. That's weird.
It's really hard to tell who's going to win Game of the Year, because it's been a pretty, I want to say, kind of boring year.
Definitely some big highlights. Star Wars, I want to get Star Wars. I'm hoping to get it for Christmas. Cause I just want to play. And then I'm thinking, like, from a content creation, I was talking to some people about it. It's like, I got a couple more big videos that I'm working on, trying to get finished, get wrapped up, get published, and then kind of maybe just taking like January off and literally just going and saying, like, just like if anything, it's just live streams and me working through my my backlog.
But the Star Wars does seem to have a few bugs, which by the time you get it, I hope is fixed. Like, aside from the bugs, it's a good game. Like,
if they get Borderlands 3 done with crossplay or something, like, I might pick that up on Stadia, because it's supposed to be dropping on Stadia like this month in December at some point, but I haven't heard yet. But if it doesn't have crossplay, then it's like whatever.
I want to say, like Luigi's mentioned, as well. But
You picked Luigi's Mansion as a game of the year.
no,
candidate?
but I wouldn't say game of the year because I don't know. I think it's definitely a really fun game to play with someone else, like because you can have like another person by you playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Play as Luigi as them. But I don't know if that would be game of the year.
Man, anything can be game of the year.
I know.
I'm
I just
saying,
don't
like
think
that's
people would
some
vote for
high
it.
praise, and it makes me go like, oh, should I also play that? Maddie and I have been playing Super Mario Maker 2 a lot, and we've been
I've
playing
been
the
play.
new
I
Pokemon
played that
game.
recently.
So
I played-
all in, like when I think of like games that I play, it's like what games can I either play around my kids or with my kids?
I'll say one thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Super Mario Maker 2 should win family game to me.
Oh, it's such a good game. Endless possibility. Now they have the new
Oh,
update. Did we get a new member?
Someone just
I just saw it pop up.
Got level 1?
Vapid with the level 1. That puts us to our goal. Let's after this dungeon, let's do the giveaway.
Oh, no.
Guys, hype and heart and chat for Vapid, pushing us over our first ever membership drive goal.
If you were a chick, who's the one guy
Hey,
who's
Brian.
1 second, hold on.
Thanos.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Did we just become best friends? Yup. You want to go do karate in the garage? Yup.
Sorry, I've added new sound effects for that. So that's where it was playing. It was the did we just become best friends? Yep. All right, so good, Ryan. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so is your daughter made any more impossible to beat levels?
It's so impossible that they literally are impossible. Like she has she's managed to figure out that she can block the flag with walls,
What
and,
I saw-
and you can't beat the level that way. Thanks,
That's
Rock,
right.
for the emotes. Let's go so emotes. Can I do emote only, chat? Emotes. Did that work? No. Okay. All right. Either way. I guess that's set up for Twitch there. So
To give away now or
well, it's like there's like an emote only, so it's like
I was gonna say after your giveaway I wanted to do some, but I'm not sure.
well, you're more than generous, Star.
Gears 5 came out too.
Gears 5 is honestly one of the games that's,
Ah.
that's in the contending for Game of the Year for me. I am very biased because I love that series. I don't know why I'm AOing just one guy. Watch me suck at Samurai, everybody. And hey, welcome Soul VM to the workforce, guys. Hearts and emojis in chat, please.
You want to know what I was thinking of giving away?
What?
I mean, because it's that time of year, I was thinking of giving. This is a bit big, but I was thinking of giving away Steam game of choice,
Oh wow.
basically. But
That
they would
is-
that. They would. Basically, I was thinking that they would have to add me, and then I'd send it to them. Basically, whoever won. That's what I want to do.
That's nice.
But I'm not sure you want to do after this or not.
Well, I mean, I don't know how that works because I don't technically control the key. But if you want to give something away, like I'll make it a part of this. So we'll do 2 giveaways, and the second one being a Steam Game of Choice brought to you by Star Wolf. So totally, I'm game for that. Oh, I should probably
Just it.
remove Doom. There we go.
You'd obviously have to add my. You'd have to add me on Steam for it to work.
I'll have to I basically let you then coordinate that. Because it's like
No,
I'm not
yeah.
even- so
No,
the-
yeah, I'd send my thing over.
Yeah, I might if oh gosh, I'm dead. I probably had Doom. I was busy killing bees. Rebuild the engine, the entire game. We're on Sargatanis, Pog.
Imagine what imagine what Final Fantasy XIV would look like in Unreal Engine 4.
I honestly would love them to do more Unreal stuff. They're building I think 7 remake in Unreal. They did
Yeah, they
Octopath Traveler in Unreal. The strength of in doing it in the Unreal as opposed to doing a specific engine, while Square Enix has really done well with those in the past. from a engineering perspective, if you want to recruit, you could literally be like, oh, you already know Unreal because you were working on that in your other job. Great, like you get a sense of knowledge transfer. The reason why we haven't seen Japan adopt Unreal as much, and they're just now getting into it, actually was just pure documentation, translation of the documentation to use the engines. But now that that's coming along, you're starting to see a lot more Japanese games and game publishers and developers using the Unreal Engine. If anything else, I would have loved for them to do Anthem in the Unreal Engine, but we'll see if they can salvage it with 2.0 and Frostbite. The problem with that was that it was a lot of the FIFA team, a lot of FIFA player, of the game those engineers got pulled off to work on obviously the big money maker, FIFA. So we'll see if they can salvage that one.
Now you're making me think of the Doom song, like, from Doom.
The Doom song from Doom.
The first level song. Oh damn it! I don't want to do it just in case copyright.
If I got copyright strike because you started humming or whatever, it was like, man, I would appeal that. I would appeal that. Like, he just hummed a bar.
So much in there.
You never know, man. Like, I get copyright strikes more on the live streams than anything else, and I've won every appeal. It's like, I don't know, like.
That's annoying.
That's just the way it is. Uh-oh. No. Okay, we got it. The RE2 remake. I love the Resident Evil series. I'm in a spot right now in my life where if I can't really play the game around my kids, I won't, and I can't play Resident Evil around them. So it's like there's just games that I end up skipping. Damn it. Stupid auto attack.
There's actually meant to be a new Resident Evil 3 remake.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, that looks so good.
You play it when you play it when your kids are older, Brian.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, as I get old, like it's like, yeah, like I like playing games. My kids like playing games, and it's just like I can play Final Fantasy around them. I can play Destiny around them. I don't play Call of Duty around them. So I just, like I just think that it's more human on human. At least with the Guardians, it's like if you're doing PvP, it's like they're it's not like you're shooting like a soldier, visually.
You come back to life.
And I don't actually have a personal issue with violence.
I don't know. I guess the games you probably wouldn't play around your kids. It's like games like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I don't play Mortal Kombat around them. But I do love fighting games. So it's like I really, really love fighting games.
I was gonna say that.
Well, I'm hoping that there's a chance that with the COPPA changes, we could see a more diverse set of games within gaming culture, right? So you look at the YouTube top 5 games, like they're kid focused, or they're definitely kid friendly. I don't think Final Fantasy is going to necessarily benefit much from that, but it doesn't mean that other games won't. Like there's a guy who like makes Mortal Kombat videos, and it's like he gets crushed because they're now separating video game violence from real world violence just as a category. Oh God, thank you. But at the same time, from a COPPA perspective, like I've been saying, like, what the hell is YouTube up to? Like they can't do that. Like kids don't know what an ad is, and the best example of it, and I'm not wishing ill on anybody, but the best example of just blatant, disregard is the Paul brothers. They have such a young audience. They don't know they're being advertised to.
So impressionable.
Oh yeah, and it's that it's like, so I'm glad that's not, it's like it was only a matter of time, and then you go see all this bull crap and just like it's just like there's a bunch of bull crap out there, and it's the safe thing. It's shifted there because of all the adpocalypse. Maybe this will end up shifting it back.
I don't think YouTube can suffer through one of those again.
It can. YouTube's got the
it probably
volume.
can now.
And it's going to be a matter of just like if they decide to kind of flex, and it looks like they're doing that somewhat. I saw Coca-Cola doing some kind of team up on Twitch, so that like Coca-Cola, they don't know, but none of these companies care. They're just trying to utilize. It's all kind of kicking off from Twitter outrage, just to drive and get better ad buys, and so we'll ultimately see what happens. I'm sure it's going to be. There's going to be mistakes made, and you know, there like people are gonna.
Yeah, when the apocalypse was happening, people were saying like, "What is it about Coca-Cola?" Because they were the only one that would have ads on.
Coca-Cola pulled out.
Yeah.
Coke was one, and so
They
I was
pulled
like,
out in the last. They pulled out the next day, apparently.
Yeah. Well, it's like at some point, like you're like, you want to give up millions and millions and millions of eyes every day. Like I was talking to a guy, a friend about this, and he's like, Coca-Cola only advertises so that people feel good about their purchase. Like you know, why car buyers will advertise so you feel good about buying their car. And I go, what soda brand do my kids drink? And he's like, what? I go, what? Yeah, what soda brand do they drink? And he's like, I don't know. It's like they don't drink soda. At some point, they're gonna make make a choice. Advertising is key to their demo because those are the new customers. You might be talking about existing customers. I love Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is the best thing in the world. I love it. But so it's like a Coke ad doesn't do anything for me. But that's the thing about targeting ads. That's the thing about where the whole kind of thing breaks down, where they're like, you're supporting X video, and I don't like that. It's like, no, like the ad's targeting you. It's why it's called a targeted ad. And ideally, we can get maybe in 2020 into the mindset that like, okay, like maybe Coca-Cola wants to advertise to somebody who's racist. I don't know. It's like, it's like, okay, like we could separate, the ad from the creator. Like, okay, I don't know. It's a complex issue, I'm pretty sure.
You said you liked Pepsi. Does that mean you want to get
I do not like
sponsored by them in the
Pepsi.
future?
Do
No, I
not.
thought you
I
want to
said
get
Dr.
sponsored by Coke.
Pepper. I said Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. Okay, so you want to get? Wait,
No,
the
I would not
Pepsi-
accept a sponsorship from Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
I don't
say-
I don't think that we need to advertise sugary drinks. I
No,
think there's plenty of
that's
places.
it.
Now, somebody else, like, honestly, like, if Chris was like, hey, we want to do an ad, I would be like, cool. Like, Chris can talk to you about his favorite soda. I wouldn't personally take on a soda or sugary ad. I wouldn't personally take on anything that I like. We get at people who are like, hey, we want to do whatever, and I go, especially if I'm not already using your product, like, not interested. It's like
I know what you mean about like the sodas and all that, because I've actually about 2 years now I've not drank a soda. I've only been drinking water now.
It's
And
not,
I feel
and soda in moderation isn't like bad. Like I don't believe in like there's good food and bad food. I think that there's a moderation that you need to have. And honestly, it's not even about the moderation when I talk to kids. It literally is that as a parent, when another parent gives my kids sugar and then I have to take those kids home, like, that's frustrating.
That's going to be
Now,
tough
if
on
I
you
give
then
my
and your
kids
wife.
sugar and they're bouncing all up and down the walls and going
Never
nuts,
getting to- you're never getting to
that's on
sleep.
me. That's on me. Like,
You'll never
so
get to sleep then.
so it's like I just don't like. Yeah, like, enjoy your sodas.
I don't know. Like I've been drinking
I'd
like, a
advertise
lot
whiskey. I'd
lately.
advertise a whiskey because we're
Whiskey.
not a channel for we're an adult channel. Like, we talked about video games. We do it in a work friendly manner so that you can listen and not sit here and be like, mother effing this and blah blah blah. It's like, and and that's one of the reasons why I don't play Red Mage on stream, because Red Mage is a job that I curse so much. Because it will be something where I will because I get into, like, you get in that tunnel vision and then I'm like, son of a, and then I don't
vision's the
curse
worst.
much in Destiny. I just usually yell sit down, so that's just kind of funny. But yeah, so it's like I would advertise whiskey. I'd do HelloFresh. Like, Julie and I use them from time to time. I love it. But I do it like as a date night kind of process because I love to cook. In all honesty, if I didn't enjoy programming so much, I would have probably gone to school to be a culinarian, because I love cooking. And
See what Dice said.
what did I say?
Look, just look in the shit.
Yes, this is true. I am I am a soulless ginger. No, these are facts, man. These are facts. I happen
Okay.
to actually be because the one thing people don't know about the whole soulless nature of gingers is it's kind of like the Borg. We are one. And I happen to be the hive mind of it all, which is like that's why you see me refer to the concept of Ginger Prime, which is my personal
Ginger
channel.
Prime.
Link in the description below. I've got some plans for Ginger Prime as a YouTube channel this year. Link in the below. Also, guys, oh yes, I totally forgot to plug this. Casually Hardcore Podcast. We have a highlights channel in the description below. Come in. Hey, Maddie, you want to come in, kiddo? No. Put clothes on. Well, I was like, yeah, come in. And she's just in her underwear. And it's like, hell no. No. Put some clothes on. Thank you. This is my world.
Are you gonna do a scene about Ginger Prime? You should.
Yeah, I actually have a new. I kind of have a kind of a intro logo and stuff that I'm gonna roll out here for 2020.
Did you make it?
I've been debating on just kind of moving, like, kind of having maybe my Destiny content or like my, like that content over there as a primary for that.
Like
or,
that, to be honest with?
I don't know. Like I kind of go back and forth. On like what do we want to do. Like if I want to make that kind of my news focus, Kappa just exploded.
I guess you could ask the viewers if they would prefer that type of stuff on that channel, or is it? Don't know. I'm just kind of.
How you doing? Figuring it out. It looks like it's backwards. You can put it on the right way. She's in her tutu now, so she's dressed. It's just like her straps are like all wrong.
Oh no.
That would be awesome if Susan was watching. Hi Susan, my name's Brandon. This is Work to Game. Thanks so much for tuning in. If I had one request to Susan to be like, can y'all like go like monitor like all the features of Twitch for like a week and then say, how can we do that? Like because we get like you guys have been so generous with super chats here. How cool would it be if you could earn like super chats or bits or whatever they want to call by like
cool.
watching ads? And it's like that way you wouldn't be sitting here like, oh, let me spend my own, money. Like I could just, use ad revenue that like you get by being advertised to support creators that you want. And that doesn't have to be the Work to Game channel. Like there's awesome creators. Mione is a fantastic, like you guys, the work that Mione does to get you guys content, like he drives to get fast upload stuff. Hey kiddo. I love your ballerina dress, sweetheart. You look beautiful. But you're beautiful just as a person. Clothes don't make the beauty. Yeah, what's up? You found what? I love it. You're gonna go be ballerinas with your sister?
No, we're having a ballerina camp out too.
A ballerina camp out dance party?
No.
That's what I heard.
That's what I did.
Have a beer party at our camp with me.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, Mikey's just starting to walk. And then he has this little toy robot that he just loves to death, guys. Like, it is the coolest thing. Coolest thing I've seen. Kids today, man, they got some kick-ass toys.
Yeah.
Can I tie your shoes? Are your shoes up here? Dungeon Master.
My shoes are. Because me the shoes.
Absolutely.
I'm called a ballerina.
Yeah, exactly. Good guitar. I don't know why that's not allowing it, so we'll hit show. There we go. And YouTube has a premium if you need, if they kind of brought in that support. Honestly, I just think kind of the bit concept is really cool because, and then I think as a YouTube as a platform, not just with live stuff. The other thing I want is, so if Susan is watching, the other thing I want is that, see everybody like Vapid with the green text on his name? I wish all members chat showed up like super chats. Meaning like if you remember, all of your chat shows up that way. And maybe that's as a small channel that maybe doesn't that works, but maybe as a large channel it wouldn't. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Dylan. I'm just getting as much of this XP as I can. kiddo. Go play downstairs. Can you close the door, please? Love you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'll see you when you come downstairs.
That's right. Love you.
And when you stay downstairs forever.
I'll stay downstairs forever. All right. We'll play some Pokemon.
Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all. Actually, like somebody was saying, that was the best critique they have for the issue of Pokemon right now. That the
Can't catch 'em
tagline
all.
"Gotta catch them all" because of Dexit. That it's like they really can't do that. Okay, let me pull up the thing. We're gonna do our giveaway. Let's go to Whitebot.
Gotta catch some of them.
Gotta catch some of them, you know. Occasionally.
It seems like they're trying to bring more Pokemon. I don't know.
All right, let's do a giveaway. All right, chat. I think what I need is just it's set to active user. So if y'all just start talking, it should start logging. And if,
I'm not gonna
if it
end.
doesn't,
I'm not gonna enter though.
Okay. If it doesn't
Just to
start
put the chance.
showing people in the eligibility side, we'll do a keyword one. And this is for the whale mound. Rock Druid did a thumbs up, but it didn't add you to the eligible. Okay, now it's starting. Yeah, I'll let you guys know who's all eligible. Okay, let's see here. All right, so right now I've got 22 eligible. Andrau, Andrew, Ashurin, Carter Pants, Deep Blue Ocean, Dice Hazard, Guitar God, King Olaflo, Lumo, Lord, Mimo, Octavia, Lord, Pocket, Ricky, Rock, Rigu, Stono, Vapid, Virgil, Will, Zero, and Zucklo. Let's see here. Don't have... Okay, Dylan, you're up there as well. Let's see, Dice Hazard is here. King Jeffo says Ilmeg is beautiful. King Jeffo's in. Let's see here. Momo. All right, I've got 25 eligible. We're about to make sure Momo's in here. Yep, gotcha, Momo. Rigui. Yep. Pockets. Don't care if I win. Love the community here. Thanks, Pockets. And we got 26 eligible right now. Yeah. We're doing it based on... Yeah, for the whale mount, Brandon. Brandon's on the list. All right. Test once again. Cole, you're there? Okay. And we ready, guys? I see 26. I'll give it... Looks like it. Let's go say roll it. Octavia G. Congratulations. Let's go ahead and... Octavia, how can I contact you? I have the code. Let me grab it and not show it on stream.
Who won?
Octavia G. And then you said you wanted to do a giveaway?
Yeah, but when do you want to do that? So built for that.
I just did the one for the whale mount. Octavia, are you in our Discord? And I'll keep this up because if we're gonna do another one.
Yeah, just give me. I'm gonna like. I could just like link my Steam, couldn't I, and tell people to add me.
Well, I mean, we would do a giveaway in that regards. I don't know how to message you on YouTube. That's okay. Let's see here. Octavia, are you in our Discord? Because if you are, we can just do a DM. Or we could do it over Twitter. So link is in the description, Octavia. If you pop in, I can DM you. You can just say hi in general chat. And then I will confirm that it is you that's saying hi and not some other sneaky person.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the whale, and it's two-seater.
I like the whale.
Yeah.
Did Astro get a bit of a buff? Because it doesn't
Uh-huh.
feel as weak as it used to.
Yeah, it did get a bit of a buff. Alright, let me find that. Let me just do this to the be right back in case it opens up on that screen, and it did. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right.
You join.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back. Thanks for the 23 likes, guys. We got a new member goal. We'll give something else away. I'm assuming a mount, probably of your choice, if we hit it. Let's see here. And we'll do another roll here because I think Star's going to do a giveaway. But I'm just trying to make sure we get Octavia in the Discord so that I can give them their key. Okay. Can you say hi in the general chat, Octavia? Let me go to maybe introductions. What was that? Welcome to the workforce. Zero on Mixer. Zero on Mixer. So I see Carter Pay. Octavia. Octavia G, is that you? Say howdy.
Octavia's here now.
You're... Who won? Oh, and Octavia is a part of the voice chat. Yeah, let me go
Yeah,
to... She's not server muted. I'm going to add a role to her. I'm assuming it's such a girl. I apologize. Final Fantasy XIV players. Boom. Cool. All right, and paste. There you go. Cool. Congrats, Octavia, on your new well mount. That was fun. All right, let's see here. We're doing another giveaway. Is that right, Star?
Well, what I figured out like that the best way would be like they would go on the Discord and then then I could just whisper the
Who would?
whoever wins.
Right,
like,
that's what I'm
could,
saying. Do I
go-
do I roll?
Yeah, you could do a roll for it.
All right, guys.
It's just,
Octavia
just
is
like,
not eligible for this giveaway, but if you guys chat it up, I will do a roll here. We've got 17 eligible. I'm gonna.
It's a bigger giveaway though.
I'm gonna increase the
It's a
timeout.
different type of giveaway,
Yeah, so Star is gonna be giving away, I guess, a Steam game of your choice.
and it doesn't matter on the price just as long as it's there.
Wow, that's super generous on that, Star. This is not coming through me. This is coming through Star, who wants to do a giveaway as a part of this. So I'm saying okay, but you would have to handle with him, and I would go back to playing the game.
Yeah, just I need to.
All right. Ricky says, talk. Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to do a
And
testing.
I've said it that as people talk, that it's going to keep them as they're eligible within 15 minutes. So we got 19 eligible. We do have 51 some odd people watching, 59 people watching, 28 likes. Thank you guys so much for those thumbs up. Just keep chatting, and that will increase the overall thing here. And I think the timeout will being good. Let's see here. Members do have increased luck. Not much, but I can increase their luck, so members do have an increased chance of winning, and we do have another goal that is above my head for membership drive here on YouTube. All right, I got 24. So I'm just saying we got 24 people and almost 60 watching, 61 now. So step right up. Make sure you're saying something in chat. Poggett says they do not have Steam, so good luck. While everybody chats 1 second, I'll be right back.
Don't count me.
How are you doing, Star?
I'm alright. How about you?
I'm doing good.
What are you doing right now? You just playing 14?
Yeah, mate.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Nothing really, to be honest with you. I jump all over the place.
I'm back. Yeah, that's the thing and the beauty of 14. Okay, so we got 28 eligible. We're going to roll it. So this is for Stars giveaway. And good luck, everybody.
Okay, everyone.
Looks like Ashunan. Congrats, Ashunan. Now, we're in Discord, Ashunan. Just get in contact with Starwolf. That's...
Yeah, you should see me on the list. Just message me.
Yeah, so he's Starwolf and can... thanks, Vapid, for upgrading your membership. That really means a lot. That goes a long way in helping us work on, that basically, as my wife says, stop changing diapers and go play some video games. You got guides to make. You got people supporting us. Let's see here. All right. So that giveaway is done. New goal. And we'll probably do an amount of your choice, probably something under $30. In case, I just want to clarify that in case for some reason they come out with some $100 amount giveaway, that would be insane. And so as long as you guys are chatting, it will keep you eligible. I don't know if we'll hit it. Like, we were at 1 for like a couple of streams, and then it literally just went and got to 9. I was like, oh, are we gonna, so it is what it is. Let's see here.
They're not in the Discord.
Well, they need to be. So who was it that won? Or however that they want to contact. So whoever that won. Anuda or something of that nature. And thank you, Octavia. Thanks for coming and hanging out on the stream. Congrats. All right, I'm gonna do Ready, check. Well, that was fun. The struggle is real. I don't think there are dice. I'm just putting that as a clarification. Let's say I was going to say, hey, mount of your choice. And then by the time it actually hits the goal, let's say it's a week from now or a month from now, Square Enix is like, here's a, you know, I just want to financially make sure that it's not like, oh, wow, like that was expensive. I think the whale mount's one of the expensive ones.
Oh,
All right, let's see here. Duty Finder. Did everybody say ready check? I think so.
Roll for initiative.
Nightbot always wins, Quarantine. Yeah, it drives itself. It knows where I want to go. Hey, Ricky. Okay, so Shunton saying, wait, who do I contact? Starwolf. He's right now in our chill room. But if you come to our Discord, y'all can get in contact that way on Discord. If you're not comfortable with that, I don't know what other way. So, like, I mean, y'all could chat here and figure something out. But
oh, I got it. I got a message.
oh, good. That's all we need.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like when you said you wanted a giveaway, I go, well, if I'm not technically running it, like, y'all figure it out. Like, I'll hit roll, you know. So thank you, Star, for helping support and drive excitement to the stream. But then there's like, I'm just making sure, like, for some reason they can't get a hold of you, or they, you know, I'm just not gonna sit here and guarantee it.
Open your hearts to me.
Oh, I love this song. Ah, we need Moon. Gosh, I love this game. Oh god, sorry guys, sorry. So sorry. Alright. When the healer take that hit. Ah, Brian. Someone's coughing.
Look, baby.
Yeah, it sounds like a baby cough.
Rest your weary souls in my bosom.
You plan on riding a friend? Yeah, it's like what there's actually one of the dungeons they added. The music was so just calming and quiet that it's like the challenge is staying awake in that fight. I know, I can't remember the name of it, but yeah. And 35 thumbs up. Marry me, Lakshmi.
I shall free you from your hate. Surrender to bliss. Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Oh, Brian, come on.
I get the balance so much now.
Yeah. Well, I think it's all DPS up now, you know, so it's...
Yeah, they don't have the specific functions anymore. I actually preferred that.
The old way?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
Your souls are stained. I shall free you from your hate.
Oh, you shall you? Oh, God. Oh. I can see why PvP content might not be that engaging for, at least I don't have the skills like some of the full-time streamers do. It's like, okay, let me continue to talk and be entertaining while I'm doing a fight with all kinds of stuff going on. It's like, I'm like, oh, that's when I become real quiet. Let's talk about program.
Surrender to bliss. Your souls are stained.
Let's go. Doom of the Living. And click. Oh, sorry, guys.
Darkness.
There we go.
No solace.
Beautiful. Every now and then, cough, burn, cough will get the dungeon people struggle with. The Arum Veil. What is Arum Veil?
Healer's Nightmare.
I still would argue that that's the hardest dungeon again.
I like it. It's just a pain. If you don't have a group that knows what they're doing.
I've even struggled with groups that do, because you get cocky. You're like, I got
Yeah.
this. I got this. Oh, crap. Same reason I just endlessly level everything else slowly, lol. Yeah, somebody's asking me, like, how do I, like, level and how do I kind of attack the different content? And it's like, slowly but surely. I haven't been doing a really good job of it. Just the amount of, like, prep work for the baby and help that Julie needed. You know, it's just like, yeah, so I haven't done actually much game playing. That's why, hopefully that's where I can start making up some of that time here as we go into 2020 and to get caught up, because I've been playing some PSO 2. Really excited about that finally coming to North America this year. Playing Lost Ark. Yeah, I played that a little bit. I'd like to see that hopefully come to North America this year. You know, so I play so many of these like deep investment games, but I do it, and that's kind of the, you know, the theme of it as a parent and a gamer. People are like, how do you? It's like, I actually don't feel like I play a lot of games or like get a lot of game time. I'm thinking about bringing back kind of the stream on like Monday and Tuesday nights. Let's see here if I can get that to work out, but I just focus kind of in efficiency, which essentially can be kind of frustrating. When I play games with Maddie, it's a real eye-opening and enjoying to kind of play with her, because it is about that fun element and not about like, I've got 2 hours, how much XP can I get in those 2 hours? It helps if I get close, you know, and so it helps if I get really close. And so that's just kind of, it's just an interesting mindset and stuff that I have, that it's just, you know, because my time's limited, and then it's like, oh, I'm trying to work on this and working, and it's more like, you know, from a guide thing. I think one of the best things that I kind of did as we went into, you know, after I kind of got the story done and we got like the big majority of guides came out, I was like, yeah, I can kind of go and take it back in my own pace. I know a lot of people like, hey, where's this and where's this guide, and it was like, and I was like, oh gosh, I want to get it done, I want to get it, and then eventually I was like, wait a minute, like, it's going to be better, the guide will be better if I enjoy my time with it. Okay. Fine, let me type. What do they want me to say to her? Beaver? Okay.
Done, Brian.
You got it done?
It's all done, Brian.
What's up?
The giveaway is completely done now.
Way to go. Thanks. Thanks, Star. That's real generous of you.
No problem. I just like giving. It puts a smile on my face, to be honest.
Good. I mean, I think it's kind of just baked into who we are as human beings. Like, there is a giving nature that we have, right? You know, most.
Yeah.
Maybe not everybody.
To me, it's just a feeling of, you get like a warm feeling, you know, you give people things.
Mm-hmm. It can be therapeutic.
I had to be careful getting obsessed with it though, because then I'll have no money.
Yeah, then yeah. The best giver is the giver who's able, you know, you're not gonna put your family in jeopardy. Because that's how I kind of view it. It's like, take care of your house, then take care of others.
It was I was feeling Christmassy, so I thought, why not?
Yeah, it is the season. Oh, I love Samurai, dude.
Yeah, that class is awesome, Brian.
Yeah, thank you, Rock. Get some remotes for Star Wolf guys in chat for his generosity. And congrats.
Thank you.
To our winners. Our first giveaways here on YouTube. Oh, all three are done. And because I lazy and I have Gil, I teleport. Self-satisfaction? Maybe. Thanks, Dice. dropping in the thank emojis or the prayer emojis, or I guess it goes either way. Boom. Cool. That is 75. Yes. That was the trial. Ready check for a 60, 50, 60, 70. Get as much of the sweet XP as we can before I go back to work. And again, we've got the Casually Hardcore podcast today. Sorry. We've got the Aetherite Radio podcast today over on Twitch for Gamerscape. I'm going to be guesting talking about Final Fantasy XIV finally coming to Xbox One, which will be exciting. So I got that this afternoon. And so between when I end the stream and then I'm going to be working. So I'm trying to think. What else? Be sure if I think it's actually in the top link of this. I can't see if somebody could confirm in chat. The Casually Hardcore podcast highlights channel, trying to get to 1,000. We want to see if we can't get that monetized, because one of the things we want to do, just from a content perspective, because we know like our podcast will either be like depending on the guest, like either really big or not. We want to be able to move kind of the podcast onto the highlights channel, into where it literally would just be the podcast channel, because we've got a lot of different guests lined up for 2020, and from a content, not overwhelming people, trying to balance out like how we roll that stuff out this in 2020. But we were at 410 last I checked, and yeah, so anything you guys can do to help drive that up to 1,000, that would be epic. And so how we kind of roll it out is, eventually when we move the podcast over there, I don't expect it to happen at least for another 6 months or more, just based off the growth of it right now. But we go and we take the podcast, we cut down the clips to the different pieces, so it's actually a little bit more digestible. So a lot of people really end up enjoying the content itself. Thanks. Okay, good. ZZ is saying it is the second link. Yes. Trying to drive growth over there. Thanks guys for the 39 likes. Wow. So they have a new YouTube dashboard for live streaming, and I'm starting to get used to it now, and it's really nice because I don't have to hold it up all the time. And so I can see the likes, I can see more stats about the stream and how the performance of it, not from a viewership, but like the stream health and all of that, which is really nice. So I'm wondering, because like YouTube added the stickers thing, which is kind of like the mixers thing. I just wish they would do that as a part of like you watching the live stream. Like YouTube, Susan, if you're watching, go out to Mixer, go out to Twitch, like see what they're doing as a part of that community engagement. I think one of the things that's fun about Mixer is that you can do emotes and things like that with like their stickers or whatever without having to spend money. And I think that ends up making a lot of fun. But Mixer doesn't necessarily have the viewership yet, and so when we go over there, it's like it's just quiet. So I like coming over here to YouTube, and sometimes YouTube makes it to where live streaming on the platform is a good thing, and sometimes they make it to where it's a bad thing. So it's a weird algorithmic game. Dylan says, unfortunately, I have to do some work. I gotta go. I'll be on in an hour if you're still on. We'll see. I don't anticipate it being playing. But thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you have a good day at work. I have to work today. I was with Annie having to go to the ER, and I was taking care of her. That kind of threw me through my schedule this week off. So I'm working on a mobile app for a client. I'm going to see if I can't try to get that done today. I was supposed to be working on my personal project. I've been working on some software to hopefully eventually sell. Because that would be really nice to help support the family. If I'm not just like making other people money, if I can finish it and sell it, that'll be good. But I don't think that's happening for 6 months. Hopefully, I'm hoping to get into kind of a beta or a demo phase by the end of this month. But I was planning on working that today, and alas, my week was thrown a little bit into chaos. And then I was like, I want to play some video games. I'm gonna open up my morning with some games. And then I'm going to go about my day. Because then I've got the podcast this afternoon. And then we have a company party this evening. So it's a full day. Yeah, thanks, Donald. I almost said Dolan. Thanks, Dolan. like we have a
So
healer.
Xbox is finally getting Final Fantasy XIV.
Finally. Now, as to a date, we don't know. There we go. But Phil Spencer said out at the XO19 that it's coming. Now, the speculation is it going to be on Scarlet or is it going to be on Xbox One X? I think it needs to come to Xbox One X because then automatically it's on Scarlet as well, and then Scarlet could have just like PS5 could have a more enhanced edition of it. The question though is that are they going to integrate why am I drawing a blank? Game Pass into it? You know?
Yeah.
Because Phil Spencer mentioned something about that too. Which would be pretty cool. I wouldn't know even how we would say like what would it be? What would Game Pass do for Final Fantasy XIV? Because that could be. I mean, it just what would it do? I don't know if they would make it to where it does your sub, right? Like, you know, that would be too far. Like, I think that all of us, I mean, because I got Game Pass for like $1.
Here we
Vapid, holy smokes, dude! Hearts, hypes, and chats.
Have a good day, everyone.
Thanks, Vapid. Membership and a $20 super chat. Guys, get some love in chat for Vapid supporting the stream. Thank you, sir. So generous, beyond generous. Wow. Wow. Man. Wow. Holy smokes. Yeah, Susan. I just want it to be like, it'd be cool.
Here we go. Money talk.
Fuck, dude. With a super sticker. Oh my gosh, guys. Hearts in chat. Let's get some emotes for thanks support for those who are helping support the stream and the channel. Thank you guys. Thank you, Rock. Thanks, Vapid. Wow. That went like hardcore right there. See, it'd be cool if there was a way like it would be, now it's like, oh man, is there a way I connect that into the giveaways? But oh, we'll have to think of it. I don't want people to feel like they have to. Thanks for funding the diaper fund, everybody. The diaper and butt cream fund is really what it's at. Like, I don't know of any parents out there, but man, you get those little diaper rashes and it's like, oh, poor kids. Fun thing about babies though is like giving them like a bath in the tub. The sink. So for Mikey, he's still like small enough, and oh man, I tell you, it's the fight right now. I don't know if anybody has older kids out there where they don't want to take baths. The fight right now is getting them out of the bath. Oh, they're all done. Like, oh, and then it's like, no, I was not done. I want to sit here and play in the water. I'm like, you can't even stand. Like, you will drown. Like, I'm. It's like, no, you're done because I'm tired of kneeling. My back hurts, son. Come on. So I don't know if any parents out there can relate.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Both of mine hope to get out.
They do, yeah. Oh, and for the older ones, like for Annie and and Maddie, we've started doing a little bit of like showers sometimes, just because it's less monitoring. So it's kind of like lazy parenting. Like, I'm tired. Here, I'm gonna kick on the shower because they can go stand in the shower and do just fine. But then yeah. I don't know if they love those bubble baths though. I remember when this guy was a challenge. I remember when this dungeon was a challenge, dude. That was, I tell you, the ARR was fantastic.
What?
Oh, dude, Rock, man. For freaking sure. No, thank you so much with a $3 Hey You super sticker. I got a little slow disease on me. Yeah. Oh, dude, it catches you off guard. Mikey's good now, but obviously with Gabriel, like, geez Louise.
I think I know what I'll get you for Christmas, Brian. I'll box of diapers.
We've got like, we go through so many. Like, we actually have like a kind of a staging area in the garage for like, because we have still 3 in, so we've got just like this wall of it, and we just, I mean, I think diapers and wipes and cream. Like, we What's a
Stocked
good
up
part
on
of
it.
the budget? What's up?
You stock.
You're breaking up, Star. I can't hear you.
You
Hearts
stocked
in
up
chat
on
for Neo.
diapers.
I stopped for diapers?
No, you stocked up on them. I mean,
Oh yeah, but it's like we stock up them in a sense that like we're always just like refilling. So we have, because you never want to be caught off guard. Like being caught off guard with like, do we have diapers? Like no, like, and then the kids also grow so fast. So it's like we end up having like we're going through 1s and 5s right now. But as Gabriel gets older, like he'll start using the 2s and the 3s. But it's just we don't stock up on the 1s because right now at least we're not planning on having another kid for at least a little while. And so ideally, like, you know, those are kind of being bought on demand, and then they'll just go start using and pulling from, hopefully, the reserves.
there's a number
That's
system.
why having family close is the best too, because it's like, good lord. But the thing we always run out of, like, it feels like we're always like running short on, because we just go through the baby wipes pretty heavily.
Do yours pull them out of the package?
Pardon?
The baby wipes. Do your kids pull them out of the package?
Yes. Oh yeah. And if they get, they'll like, we'll come in and like the room's just covered in baby wipes. It's like, dadgummit. And also I hate Cheerios. I'm gonna say I take a sponsorship from Cheerios, but it's a sponsorship that I think my vacuum eats more Cheerios than my kids do. I don't know if anybody else out there is like that, because it's like I feel like I step on more Cheerios than they consume. But like my wife continues to buy them. I said get the apple cinnamon Cheerio so I never have to step on another Cheerio again.
Wait, Cheerios, they're like the ones that like, are they like round?
What's up?
Cheerios, they're like round
Yeah,
cereal.
yeah.
Yeah. You can get chocolate ones, can't you, and all that?
Oh, I'm sure you can get flavored ones. Like I know they have the apple cinnamon, and for me, that's what I told Julia. It's like get to the ones that they're gonna eat, because I'm tired of vacuuming them up. Because I just feel like, are they even eating them, or are we just like donating money to Cheerios so that the kids can just spill them out on the floor and totally forget about them?
You don't like them, or?
I got a question. Neo saying, what are those? Yeah, Cheerios is just a breakfast cereal. So we were driving home last night, and on the radio or on Spotify, whatever Julie had the music set to, Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer came on. I don't know if you guys have listened to that song in a while, but honestly, it literally sounds like it's a song about how a grandson and his grandpa killed his grandma.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's like, it just sounds like, are these guys talking about how they like disappeared this guy's grandma?
Is this an American song?
Yeah, have you never heard that Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer?
No.
All right, let's get this whole stream copyright claimed. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Come walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You might say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. And it just goes on, and it's like, essentially like, yeah, Grandpa seems fine. He's just watching football. Like, he's just probably like finally like, I'm finally doing what I want to do and just sit here. And it talks about like how it's like they found her and it had hoof prints on her back and stuff like that. I'm like, I think these guys murdered their grandmother. Like, and I think this is a song about it. Like, you go listen to the lyrics and you're like, wait a minute. Now, when I was a kid, that song came out, and I was just a little kid. And so my uncle and my mom started singing it, and as a kid, it freaked me out because I thought like Grandma literally got ran over by a reindeer. So that ended up being kind of like Brian's kind of Christmas song for a while, like as a kid. So they got me like as an adult, like this like ornament that sings it, things like that. So it's been prevalent in our family, and I don't know why, but for the first time while I was driving home, I was like, wait a minute, like if this was a policeman like asking about it, like. That seems so shady.
It does, yeah.
So I can't believe you never heard it. You gotta look that song up, Star. You gotta look it up.
But because you just sang it, but I hope Susan doesn't copyright you.
Yeah.
Wait, Susan, if you're watching, just let this one fly.
Well, the music industry is the worst. Like I get claimed for music all the time, and I'm licensed on like Monster Cat and stuff, and it'll be Monster Cat who's like trying to claim it, and it's like, I'm on a whitelist, guys. Like, what is the problem? And then I win. I win the appeal every time, and it's like, okay.
Like, why are you even bothering? I'm gonna.
Well, it's not like, you know, the like ad revenue, you know, is here on live streams, but it's still like, heck no, I'm not gonna let you have the, you know, the 15 cents that this live stream makes. That's why the real, like, if they could be like started claiming super chat, I could see people being like, no. The music industry. I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet. Like, at the end of the day, when it comes down to like advertising, it's interesting from a gamer's perspective, the legality all behind it. So if anything was ever sponsored, right? If somebody was saying, I want you to do X, and I will pay you for it, legally we have to state that. The challenge and the interesting thing here, it's going to be neat to see if any laws change, because streaming somewhat changes all of that. Something could be sponsored, but a lot of people don't know, because they could just say it at the top of the stream. By the way, this stream is sponsored by, I don't know, whiskey. You know, it's delicious. You know, and it's like, okay, we said we made the obligation, but people come in the stream at all different points. People might not be watching the video on demand, and so at the end of the day, it's going to be neat to see what, if anything, happens in the long term with like advertising. And right now, like, streaming is the place to be. Like, at the end of the day, when people don't care about our YouTube stats, they are more interested in what our like what's our live stuff on Twitch. It's like, oh, we really don't stream on Twitch. They're like, let us know if you start. It's like, well, we have a presence. We do podcasts over there from time to time, but it's just interesting. Like, there's this weird whole economy behind the scenes and what people value, and I'm wondering if that's going to shift over like at some point, that just like with COPPA, at some point, like the FTC is going to be like, what are you guys doing? What's happening? But it's always interesting because at the end of the day, like we still see it. So if I speak highly of anything, and I'm a general optimist, so as a part of all of my reviews go, people, if they know that about me, they can then put that in context to whatever I'm reviewing or talking about. And that's important, because context, I think, really is what makes the relationship with the reviewer mutually beneficial. Where, you know, like, okay, I know that Brian tends to really enjoy JRPGs, and maybe you do too, and that makes my opinion of the whatever we're talking about, where we have like, yeah, like, I think we're going to be in sync here. We might be out of sync in certain other ways on reviews, but it's still, no matter what, somebody's like, how much did somebody pay you to say that nice thing because I don't like it? I'm like, it's perfectly fine that you don't like it, but if I said something nice that was, you know, about something, and I was being paid to say something nice, and then I didn't say something nice, that is very bad. Now, obviously, maybe there are people out there who break the law, you know, in that regards, and hope that they don't get caught, because, I mean, we're talking about so much more content creation nowadays than there ever has been in the history of mankind. So it's really, you know, like, how does this get policed? And I think that's just where the risk on the viralness of it all would jump up and down and left and right in that regards. So it's just interesting to see kind of that. Whoa, Dr. Lee. Hearts in chat, guys. Give Dr. Lee some hearts in chat. Thank you, Dr. Lee. $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Wow. You guys have been super generous today. I should stream Saturdays more often. It's like, all right, gotta go stream. This is actually really great for me, because it's like I'm trying to get Samurai done, because I really am interested to see what you guys vote for in the next poll.
You can
quick,
anyway.
I guess quick starter poll here. In chat, what do you guys think should be the next thing I level up? Just shout it out. Let me pull up my character sheet here so that you guys don't say something I've already done. And if you say something I've already done, go check out the guides. Oh yeah, it's so interesting, but there is a perception issue. IGN right now has a massive perception issue in terms of their reviews. I don't really go to them anymore, but I remember being younger going to them, and then obviously some of the stuff that they say nowadays is just like, are you really playing the game? The review game has all changed. And I think that's where YouTube has a real strength. I think that's where you see a lot of the contention between the old media and the new media as it pertains to it. Because now we can find, and this is a good thing and a bad thing for us, right? Now we can find somebody who is really tailored and aligns with us much better because there's way more people making content. The switch and the trade-off, though, is that we can now also easily find ourselves in an echo chamber and not be challenged and find ourselves like kind of in a tunnel vision. Gaming isn't necessarily that bad because who cares? Like, I don't need you to like FIFA. That's not going to make you have us have interesting conversations about the world and how we interact with it. But at the end of the day, it is interesting from a monetary perspective and an understanding of like the game industry and why and how we've gotten to where we've gotten over the last 10 years and how it probably is going to get worse, especially as it relates to ownership of games and things like that. Now, IGN and they've turned themselves into a meme. They've turned themselves into a meme when they've adjusted scores. Metacritic removed a lot of reviews, but people are saying that's kind of bots. But still, ultimately, at the end of the day, it's like, what are we doing? We got a Dragoon. We got a lot of Astros. Got
two dancers, between Astro and Dance.
Yeah. So that means, though, like because basically what I'm doing here is I'm sourcing who should be on the next poll, and that way we can get I guess a lot. So seeing Dragoon, seeing Dancer, seeing Astrologian. Chris should be done with Gunbreaker, and he says he's working on his guides. So Gunbreaker and Warrior should hopefully roll out. If they don't roll out by 2020, by the end of this year, I think we'll just kind of scrap the draft, and I'll just take it over and just do it, because that will be I'll be faster with it. All right, let's see here. Yeah, just let me know because I can put out that poll.
Seems like people want to see you do dance.
That Fallout 76 is a meme. And he does. Todd Howard doesn't care. Like the guy's a salesman. Like, and it's like, oh yeah, like I've never sitting here and gone, oh, Todd Howard's talking about something that is important. All right, let's see here.
He's just a businessman more than anything.
Oh yeah, well yeah. That's the thing though. It's that there is always going to be a contentious relationship. It's between business and art. It's guaranteed.
I know.
So we did trial. We did leveling 50, 60, 70. Cool. We'll do an alliance.
Wait. I said something and I couldn't hear what you said because my thing came up.
ZZ says we use multiple YouTubers. That's exactly, I think, the idea behind it all. Like, the goal that we want is that's where it's like, I remember EGM would have multiple people on a review, but there were so many more games and things like that now you can go and say, you can grab reviews from a couple of different people and get an idea. Live streams also have changed the game in and of itself. I think, I don't know if reviews are that even like a kind of a traditional review with a score. Oh, good Lord. Oh my gosh. Because you can go and hang out and interact with somebody playing the game, get some feedback from them in real time. Because ultimately, if you're, so a lot of people have a lot of different avenues. And the other thing that's also really, I think, hurt IGN is persistent games. These Metacritic scores for games that change over time don't make sense. 14 as a 2.0 launch as a different game as the same game gives it a different Metacritic score. But in the past, like, that would have been what exists forever. See you, Rock. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the super sticker. Also, I need, if you guys have memes, like video or audio memes that would be fun for the audio for like members and super chats, let me know, because I just have the money for the super chats. And then for the, is that the same thing for stickers? And then I have 3 right now for members, and so I want to try to get a real big pool of different reactions. Let's go to alert box. Our super stickers set is different.
Ryan, how would you feel if people made memes on like Work to Game?
Oh, I love it. I would
like
love
just
to be, I would
the
love
channel.
to be memed.
I can imagine your face on a meme now. I don't know why.
Should I go get the green screen, turn off the green screen, and just make some random faces or
You
whatever?
should.
I'll let you guys go nuts.
I'd like to see that actually. Just just get the green screen on, and just put loads of different you in the different situations.
I want where somebody was like, oh, people have different views of different size YouTubers. For me, for whatever reason, feeling like I'm an established YouTuber is when somebody goes and just clips something I say all the time. I have a couple of phrases that I use almost in every video, and just kind of makes a kind of montage of that. That's when I'm going to feel like I've arrived at some other level within the content creation space. Not required by any means, just saying that it just takes a lot of work, and so it would just be this somebody just thought that this would be really funny for Brian to see. And I honestly hope it's I honestly would love to see a Destiny live stream of kind of highlights of just me, just over and over and over again, just because I think it's such a weird phrase that I don't know why I say it. I even do it actually here in PvP. It's a PvP phrase for me, because when I'm playing PvP in 14, I say the same thing. So it'd just be kind of funny. I don't know. It probably isn't funny, and that's why no one is thought of it.
What is the phrase? What's the phrase?
Sit down. And so I say it different ways. Sit down. Sit down.
Sorry, you just remind me of it. Nah, I thought you were gonna go sit down. I was see you right over there.
Sit down. Yeah, I don't know why. Just yep, you're done. I got you. I bested you.
Should have that on a t-shirt or something.
Right, and so sit down. Somebody thought somebody put a fun idea for a t-shirt. So we're gonna see if we can't refresh some t-shirts and get some new designs and stuff like that.
I want a t-shirt with one of Chris's you know how he uses real life, he kind of brings real life examples into things when he's talking about.
Oh, dude, his analogies are hilarious. It's okay, Chris,
he's
cracked me up.
love him for that.
Oh man, when we have we talk about everything, and we only talk about video games on the channel, and it's just we'll have all these these great conversations and debates, and it's just so funny because he'll just come up with some stuff that just cracks me up. It's okay, Chris. I want to see what would be a good Chris. Oh, a Lasai would be a really good one for Chris, because if you ever notice, if we're ever live together and playing, and it's he'll if he has a question, it's oh, here's how you do it, and it's some a little bit grindy, a little bit convoluted, you got to do this, you got to do this, and then this is gonna activate, and then you can do this. You'll hear him go, and it's just so it's a Chris Lasai shirt would be hilarious.
It's a size shirt.
Yeah. Anyway, so his sister does graphic design, so we're hey, will you help us out? Help us actually, because I just don't manage it. We made a handful of shirts, and it's we've sold a couple, which is nice, and it's okay, cool, but yeah, I would like to say can we come up with some cool designs, some fun memes on ourselves, in that regards. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Oh wait, I'd like to see you in a cartoon style. Actually,
I do have it with our face and for the thumbnail thing, so we could kind of use that. I need to get I want to get a new Wacom tablet. Mine old one broke a long time ago, and so I'd like to get a new one. But I want to get my PC's also 3 years old, and so while I don't game on it, because this is all being played on Shadow PC, which actually does support the channel, so just FYI, Shadow PC does support the channel. And not supporting the channel is the Xbox Elite or Pro controller, which is amazing because I got the little thumbsticks on the back, guys. And what that allows me to do is it allows me to change targets real easily. Without even thinking about it. It's very comfortable to switch and change targets using the Elite. Not sponsored, but I would totally take a sponsorship opportunity from them.
Do you have to say not sponsored?
I say it because essentially, if there was ever so let's say they did sponsor, right? In some awesome world of that, you know. And so if they did, then I wouldn't. I mean, let's say then somebody starts combing through our history, which they would, if for some reason we ever blow up. And in terms of it, you'll have people who will just go and comb through everything you've ever said and try to either destroy you or I don't know. They'll try to make content around you.
Against you.
Something. It's like it's not all negative of why somebody would do it, but it happens. And so let's say then I'm sponsored. It calls into question, was I sponsored at the time? And so my mindset is to say it's not sponsored, but I totally recommend it.
I've seen lots of people say
just a truthful thing, but also as a kind of a way of covering my ass later.
Yeah, I would say so, Brian.
Yeah, it's you know just because of it, because it's like I'm assuming some of these like bigger streamers and sponsors, things like that, like the money is legit. I mean, people make a full-time living off of it. That personally scares me. I don't think I would ever quit programming because it could be gone tomorrow, you know?
Yeah, you never know, Brian.
Let's say my kids are all in, you know, college and beyond, and they're all independent. Hell yeah. It's like, cool, okay. Like, I could... I'd be old by then, you know, and it's like, okay. But, yeah,
I want to see Old Man Brian.
What's up?
Old Man Brian.
Old Man Brian.
I want to see it.
What would I be pissed about? What would I be pissed? Kids these days, dadgum.
The PlayStation 10 will be out then.
Back in my day, we used to own our video games. Now y'all are just renting them and...
Imagine it though. I want to be able to be a gamer.
Well, there's a lot of health benefits also to gaming, you know, in that regard, especially within the elderly, right? So it helps kind of offset Alzheimer's. There's a social connection, keeps people engaged, you know.
I don't know why, but I can just imagine.
Yes, there is the Final Fantasy Fan Fest gathering in Boston, 2020 February.
Are you going? Oh yeah, for sure.
God, I would love to go. I would love to be there. That's PAX East, right? I just don't have. Money's been real tight, and the reason money is tight is because I have opted to build my own software rather than take on additional contract work. I can't do that to Julie and the kids right now. They need me to work, so we're gonna just keep working. And we'll probably. I filmed a news break, Jay, on that with the Final Fantasy XI stuff and a couple other things, and I decided not to run it, and I ran the kind of the YouTube gaming rewind video. If we go, that'd be kick-ass. But yeah, it's like they have a fan gathering for PAX East.
Isn't it?
So, but work to game, I don't see us being there. That would right now that'd be awesome, but a little bit unsurprised. I mean, I'm totally not thinking about it in the sense that it's a possibility. So I'll probably see if I can't run kind of a news post on Monday. I don't know. Sometimes like I film stuff and I just don't run it, and because I don't think it ends up being a good video, and I was really tired. So I tried it when it was in beta, and a lot of people have asked us to go and play it. I just haven't.
I tried Black Desert as well.
I've heard a lot of good things. I've heard a lot of good things about Black Desert. It works with a controller, and
it's a beautiful looking game, though.
Oh yeah, and the thing I hear the biggest complaint is that it's pay to win. And when I look at personally like the games and stuff that I'm drawn to, I would actually go and play Final Fantasy XI. And try to finish off more jobs there. I really love that game so much, and so it would probably be better for the channel if I did. I just have a hard time. I just have a hard time like installing it. It really comes down to that. If I was a full-time guy, if I was a full-time content creator, I would definitely do more games. But as far oh god, don't get people stuck. Sorry, everybody. I didn't know that was on me. You have to work on the interface within Final Fantasy XI, hands down.
Yeah, definitely. It's quite old. Like.
Well, that's
looking.
why I love them to remaster it. And when I say remaster, I'm saying like it needs to be an Unreal 4. Don't be sitting here and just,
No.
you know, be like, oh, okay, like check it out. You know, it's like no. Like
There is
literally-
one another problem. Like with the what about downloading the game takes forever? They need to change that.
Yes.
Like.
That would be cool. That's where Stadia in and of itself is the most intriguing when it comes to MMOs. From a technology perspective, I don't know if Stadia is going to be the be all end all, but they do have a unique advantage when it comes down to it, and the always online. That's actually the biggest thing that was the biggest frustration about the Xbox One when they pulled the always online component, because they designed the system around that. The Xbox One with always online is a system that would have continued to gotten powerful, you know, and more powerful over time because of the nature of cloud computing. But like, I get it. Like, gamers were not ready for that. Stadia has that. xCloud might have that, and so we'll have to see how that goes down. And the fact is like it's. I find it interesting. Like, anybody's like, oh, cloud gaming, that's not going to work. I'm like, I'm literally playing Final Fantasy XIV on the cloud right now. What you've been watching all this entire stream is me not running this game locally. I am streaming this game, and then I'm also streaming this game. So Stadia, on its benefit, what I really have enjoyed about it is whenever there's a Destiny patch, I went to go actually grab some footage while I was putting up that video, and I had a patch for Destiny on PC, and it was like, oh yeah, like that isn't a selling feature, right? And Stadia is definitely not ready for mass consumption, so we'll have to see what happens over the course of 2020. I think holiday 2020, if they've got their ducks in a row, it could be a really interesting value proposition for a lot of players. Hey, Isabel. They have a new download. Like, I've still got Play Online. I think I've installed it.
It's not, the download's not like really slow anymore. Apparently, like it's quick.
Back in my day, we had to slaughter 10,000 cold brews just to get to school. Oh my gosh, dude. The grind was real. That's why I still like, I think when you look at the WoW Classic and WoW Retail model, I think Final Fantasy XI and 14 could be that model. I think that Square Enix will end up maybe having their own subscription service. I think that their partnership with Microsoft with Game Pass is actually interesting, and it makes me wonder if more deals behind the scenes are being had. Because you've seen Sony and Microsoft partner for cloud gaming, so Sony not having to develop the Azure backend, Microsoft really kind of has that, and so it's essentially with Stadia, I see it's kind of a Microsoft and Google competing, and I bet you're gonna see a Nintendo team up with Stadia or a Microsoft xCloud, and not meaning that they would bring their IP to the property, but the technology that makes it possible. Like, I bet there's going to be some kind of licensing deals, and my guess is going to be Nintendo and Microsoft, because they already have a relationship. But money talks. Trying to watch, make sure we can get the ads when they pop. Oh. Also, again, guys, check out the podcast highlights channel, please. And if you guys have guests that you'd like to see on the podcast, also make sure you shoot us their information in either Discord, or you can leave so in a comment. We have Nerd Slayer coming on in 2020. A lot of other awesome guests as well. So, you don't see Stadia 2 years from now? How fast do you think Google will walk away from like over $2 billion? That's the question. Because Stadia and 2, there will never be a Stadia 2. Like it will get better year over year. So the question is how fast do you think Google will walk away from $1 billion? Like it's more than that. Like I think over $2 billion invested. And if it's soon, then yeah, avoid it. If it's years from now, then I think people, there's not going to be that much of a risk. I don't see them walking away for 15 plus years. Oh, and the fact that those things don't stack. The fact that those Yogatoga necklaces, those necklaces don't stack. Oh man, inventory was a nightmare. Back and forth, back and forth. Oh man. Yeah, we've had him on the podcast twice, Trom. And we'll have him back in 2020 as well. I like Az.
Yeah, I really like watching this channel, Brian.
Like, man, we've had a lot of like guests that I was just blown away that they said yes to the podcast in 2019. So I was just like, oh wow, this is cool. And that's why I've been uploading them over to the highlights channel too, because it's that sometimes somebody doesn't want to watch like an hour-long podcast on YouTube or listen to the audio on you know, iTunes or Spotify or Google Play or whatever, you know.
I understand. I'm just about level 79 with my ninja,
Dude, 79, nice.
Oh, I'm still gonna be hitting 80 with that class today.
Yeah, it feels good when you kind of get these things knocked out. I'm so happy I've been able to play, because it's like 75 now. This isn't going to get me to 76, but I think this is going to set me up real nice for this week.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't doubt it, my friend.
Snakes are down. Can I target you? There we go.
I'm gonna get going, Brian.
All right, Star, thanks so much for coming and hanging out. Thanks for doing a giveaway. That was so generous of you.
No problem. I gotta just do some stuff. No,
enjoy your day, man. Thanks for hanging out.
No problem.
See you, Star.
You too. See you, Kevin. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.
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 Oh, pay attention. See, I don't actually mind the trust, Pog. I look at the trust within 11 as a removal of downtime, but there obviously is a community connection, right? So relying on people is important. What I find for me when I play 11 is the trust allow me to play while I wait for the party to form or what have you. Like, honestly, the one thing I'd marry, and I know, like, the balance of trying not to ruin the game by making in too much quality of life, because I think MMOs kind of have too much quality of life nowadays. That's kind of old man, you know, Brian and me. It's like, back in my day. So with the trusts themselves, as soon as people come on, players come on, you kick out the bot. The bot ends up being that sense that, okay, like, I didn't spend 2 hours trying to get a group. I was able to go and do something, and then we got maybe 4 people, and we're still, like, we got 2 bots. Okay, cool. Well, then so-and-so gets online. Like, you were running late. Work holds you over. You know, life happens, And ultimately, if it's, you know, then you just, like the bot, kicking out the bot, they don't have feelings. They don't care. They're not going to be the most efficient, but at least you're not sitting around like, well, I guess we can't do X tonight because we, you know, we only have 5 people. And that's where matchmaking, I think, comes in. And I'd rather have the bots than matchmaking. End of the day. I'd rather matchmaking go away, but you have the bots. I'd rather have trusts over matchmaking 100%. And that's where it's like, cool. Oh, someone's on. Like, because we're running right now with 3 people. Yeah, throw in a bot. Like, okay. Like, and not have to be randomly paired with somebody. There's no community, I think, that builds off of RNG. Sometimes it happens. There are definitely exceptions, you know, in that regards. All right, let's see here. That is a lot of good XP. Let me ready check. And maybe do a PvP thing and see if the queue time isn't 30 minutes.
You know, Brian, the only thing I wish that they would add with the trust,
What would they
improve on that,
What would you want?
is the ability for the healers to actually res you if you die during a boss
See,
fight.
that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I like ZZ saying bots are hashtag bots are people too. Bots are people too. I'm gonna tweet it out. I'll tweet that out with that hashtag, ZZ. Cool. And tweeted. Okay, cool. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get into frontline. 30 minutes. All right. And no. Lasai. Okay. Oh man, if they reveal the mobile version at that event, as long as it can run on PC too, man, I'll be thrilled. That's a good note. It's always nice when the res mage is res mage. A lot of people don't like it, and I've seen people switch off of red because of that fact. Okay, I'm gonna actually go work and see if I can't get this mobile app finished for my clients. And guys, be sure to check out the Gamerscape over on Twitch. We'll be live today doing the podcast and more, talking about Xbox, Final Fantasy XIV. Should be a good time. And thanks everybody for hanging out and chat. Let's see here. We had, let me go to, is it viewer activity? Which one? Stream. Where is it that says who did what? Okay. It's not showing up under viewer activity. Thanks to everybody who tipped, super chatted, super stickered, our new member, our 42 likes. Also, thanks and congratulations, Octavia, on her or his their win of the whale mount, and we'll start a new giveaway kind of thing here as well. So, without further ado, hope you guys all have a great day. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Take care.